This exercise is extension and sitting. It's the next progression in our retraction exercise, whether it was performed in sitting or laying down. The goal of this exercise is to increase the amount of pressure we're putting on our lower cervical joints as we go into the backward position. So for this exercise, we'll obviously need to be in sitting, and it can be on a surface with or without a back. I'm going to perform it without a back now just so it's easier to view. You can try and see which is more comfortable for yourself. So I'm going to sit sideways where it's easier to see my movement from a side profile. And the first thing we'll want to do is start off with doing a few repetitions of our retraction exercise. And that one is just drawing our head straight back. I like adding a little bit of overpressure with this by putting some pressure on my cheekbones. So as we go backwards, I'm just adding a little bit of extra pressure to make sure I can get back as far as possible. Once I've done 3 or 4 of those and I feel comfortable, it's time to move into extension, which will be the same thing. We'll start off in retraction and then look up towards the ceiling. Take it as far as we can go and then add a little bit of a head wiggle side to side and come back up to our starting position. Chin back. Look up and wiggle. And the goal with looking up is trying to get as far back as we can, and that wiggle helps try to get just a few extra degrees out of that motion. Now, a lot of people will notice that this can be uncomfortable and create a cramping or muscle spasm sensation at the lower part of the neck and between the shoulders. So my trick for that is actually using both hands and putting a little bit of pressure over that muscle. So what I'm doing is I'm using my middle fingers and just putting them right at the base of my neck while holding them there with a gentle forward pressure. I'm able to go into my retraction and then extension looking up into my wiggle. And that should help alleviate some of that discomfort from that muscle pressure kind of fighting you back there. So this exercise, again, is to really start adding extra pressure. Just like before, we'll slowly increase the amount of movement and pressure with the exercise, taking it to the point as far as it'll go. Obviously, stop the exercise if it's worsening symptoms, and let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.